Minecrafters, this is Friday, April 17th, 2026. We are live in our hardcore beginnings of the hardcore mega iron farm. Um, Unfortunately, World 18 didn't work out really well, and I was purposely copying that world, so if something should happen, I could just pick up where I left off. But unfortunately, I deleted the copy that was good. I was just about to start a raid farm. Well, the raid farm was finished. I was about to turn it on. So now I'm making three copies. So this way, if I make a mistake, I still have a backup, according to these guys. And I don't like the way they're looking at me. Yep. So I hope you guys are having a good Friday. We're going to try to finish. Well, the platform's finished. I got to put the upper deck on here, get some leaves, and then get this thing running. And I got to make a storage area for this place too. Let me grab a little bit of shut eye, and we'll continue. Also, for those in the Midwest, make sure you're checking out Ryan Hall Y'all on YouTube. There's going to be some severe weather today, and I don't know how many more days that it's going to last, but today especially. So if you get a chance, go over to his website on YouTube, Ryan Hall Yaw, and he's locked in to all the weather happening today in the Midwest. I think that's pretty much it, and let's get going. I got to get more blocks. Oh no, I got blocks. All right, so let's see here. We're gonna go up. Oh shoot! I guess I gotta remove this chest. I wonder if I have any wood. Oh, I got chests. We'll move this chest here. Put my helmet on. Safety first. Dude, that's rude. Okay, I think I could do it here maybe. And then we just gotta break this. Stick all this stuff in here. I see you standing there, dude. I see you standing there. Yeah. Alrighty, just make sure I got enough opened up here. And then just do that for now. Pick. Oh, I can put that next to this. Right here. Put the coal in. Trying to get organized here, folks. Trying to get organized. I should turn this dirt into blocks. Be on the safe side. So I hope everyone's having a good Friday, and hope the weather is turning better for you guys. It's getting near summer, so we should be out of the woods soon. All right, and then we just got to go up. If I'm not mistaken, it's by I want to say three. Let me give me a second. I'm going to check the. I was following Silent Whisperer's video on a mega iron farm, so give me a second. I just want to verify the dimensions on this. Hold on, guys. So he does go up by 3 and then out. Let me just check the audio too. Why I'm here. Test it 1, 2, 3. Nice. So you would think by now I have this thing memorized, but what usually happens is oh, I'm doing this wrong. Oh no, please tell me I'm yeah, I just wait a minute, wait a minute. Okay, that's right. It's gotta be on the outside here. What, what I was saying was what usually happens is after I get it constructed, then probably 100 days after I make this thing, I the world gets wiped out, and then I it's been 100 days since I made this. I forget how it's built. So I'm up to day 13. If you look on the left-hand corner of my screen, you can see what day I'm at. Now, what I got to do now is put up water on the bottom and lava on this level. So when these guys fall in, they'll fall into a blade of lava. That is, I'm referring to the iron golems. So what you got to do is go up by 8. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that way the water comes in from here and it should stop right at this edge. And these guys will then get into the lava. So all I got to do now is put 8 all the way out. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Once I get this set up, then I got to get a villager up at this level. The outside's got to be covered with leaves, and so that they can't sit on a wall perch. The golems, I mean, and they have no choice but to spawn on the pool of water here. Also, just for your information, if you guys can't hear me, then just turn on captions if you're watching this in the future in my YouTube videos. And let me just make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's right. One, two. I don't think that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Huh. So the caption thing, if you can't hear me, that way you can at least read what I'm saying, because this microphone is not the best. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you just got to fill this all in. The reason why I'm using half slabs is so that it doesn't. I don't have to mine out so much blocks for this. I can save on materials. And for those who don't know who I am, I should have said this in the beginning of the stream. I'm the Big Red 1967. I stream here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday and Wednesdays normal survival, where I can respawn. Fridays is hardcore, where I have to start the world over. But I've stopped doing that after World 17. I just make copies of this hardcore world. If I die, I just restart from where I last died. So, what I'm doing right now is why I'm building this upper platform. I need to have at least 10 villagers uh, on this platform here, and 20 beds above the upper platform for the golems to spawn in. And so I need to get another workstation, so I get another villager, and then we have 6 more to go before this thing starts. Actually, 7. I need 10 on the ground here, and then I need 1 on the upper platform facing the water pool, and then this thing should run. So what I'm doing right now is just getting another workstation for another villager, and I'm trying to use the cheaper versions until I'm ready to get the workstations I need to trade with these guys with for like armor and tools and weapons. I'm trying to get like a farmer's composter is what I'm trying to see the blueprint for. That is 7 wooden half slabs. Get rid of that because I already have one of those out. Need 7 wooden half slabs. Need to go get more wood. So I'm trying right now. I'm just making simple workstations because you need to have a workstation and a bed for each villager for the golems to spawn in. After that, then I can decide which type of trade I need once the iron farm starts working. So I'm basically making a an iron farm and a trading village at the same time. Gotta put back what you take. Just making markers so I know I've been down here before. So what I'm thinking about is I need a bucket to put water on top, and I need shears to make leaves. And I don't have a whole lot of iron yet. I'm hoping I can get this thing running with iron golems, so that'll take care of the need for the iron. What I'm afraid of is that when I put water on the ends down here, because it's half slabs, it's gonna go through the slab. That's what I'm afraid of. Yep. So I'm gonna have to do the ends in a full block in order for it to work. And oh, what happened to the torch over here? I guess that water washed it away. Yeah, this is not good. I gotta put torches back up on these things. I don't need mobs spawning in here and eating my villagers up. I'm gonna have to make it better path for these guys. So see if I can. I better go to sleep before something spawns in here. All right, so let's get these beds proper. Put them like this. So they have easy access to them. Get the workstations out for each bed, I guess. Now everybody should be happy and doing their thing. So I'm gonna have to replace those end blocks with solid blocks. Need to make another pick. Actually, probably a couple would be a good idea. But kind of in a way, when I was laying these down, I was like, you know something? Water's gonna go right through these end slabs. I should be able to go all the way around. So, again, I hope you guys are having a good week, having a good Friday. Um, Maul Shadow Lord is out on Disney Plus. If you're into Star Wars, fantastic series. It's animated, but it's very, very good. Daredevil Born Again is also out on Disney Plus right now. Good series, live action. I saw on YouTube last night, CinemaCon had did Doom Avengers Doomsday trailer, but they showed the interaction on stage, but they didn't show the trailer. And I'm assuming it's coming up soon, the trailer for Doomsday. But they did. A lot of people have basically said what they saw on the trailer, so it's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. I think also they announced on CinemaCon that Marvel is coming out with a different form of IMAX called Infinite Vision or Infinity Vision, and it's supposed to be larger, bigger, and Um, it should be out, I think, in September. So what they're doing to, because Doomsday is not coming out till December, is uh, in September they're going to re-release Avengers Endgame, and they're adding some extra features or extra scenes to the movie so that it's connected better to Doomsday, because it's supposed to Doomsday is going to start where Endgame left off, and they're going to introduce Infinity Vision with this, so it's supposed to be pretty interesting. Also, if you've been following Artemis, the NASA moon return to the moon missions, uh, Artemis 2, of course, if you if you've been living under a rock, has returned, and NASA was discussing future plans for Artemis, which is interesting because I was following stuff before Artemis 2 went up, and NASA was originally saying they were building a space station that would orbit the moon called Gateway. They've changed their plans, and now it's going to be an actual moon base, an actual base on the moon's surface. And now I'm intrigued because from what they were saying about the space station, it would have been a platform to either land on the moon or to refuel to go to Mars. And since they're building a base on the moon, that's changing the whole dynamic. It's going to be bigger. It's going to be much bigger. So I was also under the impression that they're going to do mining on the moon as well. There's a element they found called helium-3 during the Apollo mission, and that's used in clean nuclear fission. And a little tiny bit of helium-3 could power the United States for a year. So a lot of corporations, I'm assuming, a lot of corporations are funding these moon missions because of mining, not only for helium-3 on the moon, but they found helium-3 on the asteroids in the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter. So it's some fascinating stuff, man. We are at pretty much at the press at the very beginning. We are. You can literally tell your great 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 grandchildren you were alive at the time when we just started to enter colonizing our solar system. Speaking of which, I was just watching a gentleman who's a geophysicist on YouTube named Stefan Burns, and he pointed out yesterday in his video. Um, Today is April 17th, so I think it was on April 16th that I saw the video. That during these solar flares, and I never heard of this, but I always assumed that when these flares go off of the sun, that it's like a wave. It's actually like an arc, and the arc makes contact with the planet as it goes out into space, a plasma arc, and it's a circuit. Stefan was saying it actually makes a complete circuit from that planet that it makes contact with back to the sun. So it's a plasmatic or like a lightning circuit connecting that planet to the sun. And you probably say, well, what's the big deal? We happens to Earth all the time, and it's like that's how we have the northern lights. My point is, from an engineering aspect, is that our ancestors, when they decided to leave one continent for another, uh, water was separating us from the continents. So we used boats as a mode of transportation across the water. Well, if uh, I'd never heard of this before, but if there's a circuit that connects the sun to these planets, it's like a road. If you think about it, it's like a road connecting to these planets. Anytime there's a flare, all you have to do is figure out when the flare happens. Now, I've heard of solar sails, where scientists were talking about putting a ship, like a capsule, like Artemis or Orion, out into space with solar sails, and let the solar particles push the sails along. Well, if there's a solar flare and you have a circuit of plasma going from the sun to the planet or whatever, you could somehow devise a system to connect to that arc and travel like a road, travel straight to wherever you're going to, kind of like a cable car, a virtual cable car almost. Also, I mean that's my assumption. I don't know how you would do it. I just that's just connecting the dots in my mind. Um, what was I going to say? Oh, so he was saying something about on the each planet has rocks and minerals, crystals, and when these plasma fields make contact with these crystals, it causes pressure, which gives off another frequency. Um, and he was saying something about like quartz. If you apply enough pressure to quartz, it gives off a signal, a radio signal or whatever. So there's like infinite possibilities. I have never heard of a plasmatic circuit connecting planets with the solar flares. That's fascinating. I never heard of that in my life, but I thought that was very cool. Also, he was saying, because he's a a geophysicist, he knows more about science than I do. He was saying electro the electromagnetic force is stronger than gravity, which is I also find fascinating. That's amazing because I thought gravity was the ultimate force in the universe, and apparently electromagnetism. And that goes along with Nikolai Tesla. He knew all about this stuff, you know. I would highly recommend looking into his books because that was his whole principle of his studies was electricity and yet how you can incorporate, and it was free, and how you can incorporate it in everyday life. It was amazing. So the guy I'm talking about is a geophysicist on YouTube called Stefan 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 Burns, and highly recommend checking it out. It's some of the science he talks about is very interesting. Really, really, really interesting. Just want to make sure everything's lit up because if it's a solid platform, mobs could spawn on. They will. Huh. Oh, I guess because they didn't make another villager yet. I'm gonna have to give them food to make another villager. How I'm doing this, I'm playing on Xbox. Your D-pad, if you I gotta eat too. But if you hover over, or you highlight whatever you're highlighting in the hotbar, hit down on the D-pad, and then it'll drop or throw whatever object you're selecting. And then what they'll do is, because you gave them food, they'll feed each other. And when they do that, then they usually produce another villager. If you have like an extra bed and workstation, I don't know how many pieces of food you have to give them before they start doing their thing. Oh, there we go. Should be another villager being created. Hopefully. There we go. Starting to get scared there. All right. Now the other one should be a farmer, and the farmer should automatically feed each other. I'm hoping. That's how it should work. That's why it's important to have at least one farmer if you're having a trading village. Have one farmer there in case something should happen. They could restock their villager or their village with more villagers if something bad should happen. Now I think I can fill the rest. Excuse me. I can fill the inside with half slabs, but the outside has to be full slab because you're putting water down, and you don't want to put it through the leaves. The leaves are going to be the wall to this thing, this platform. There we go. So if I apply water now, you'll see that it doesn't go through the platform. I'll show you like that. It should go to the outside. See? No water underneath. But if I had a half slab, it would go right through the half slab. But since I'm putting the water on the outside, it's going to flow inwards and it won't have any effect on the half slabs. I just got to fill it in. Fill. Oh, because I have. Oh, we got kitty cat. I think it's 4 beds until you start getting cats. All right, I got to get him off. It's okay. He ain't going nowhere. Oh, that should be those new tiny animals. That should be a tiny cat now. It's different than what the. Oh, that's a big cat. Tiny Takeover. They made the little children animals different skins on them, so it looks even more adorable. And if you get a golden dandelion, I don't know how you make that, but if you get a golden dandelion, they'll stay like a, baby animal. Hey, Call of Duty Black Ops 32, Mr. Mike. Hello, Mike. How you doing, buddy? I'm streaming live on Twitch, so one of my followers just stopped by, said hi. Unfortunately, Mike, last week I've been copying my hardcore um, game, so that way if I die, I can just pick up from my copy. And I sillily um, deleted the good copy. So now from this point on, I'm making three copies, so I can't make that mistake. Two copies with the one original, so this way I can't make that same mistake again. Hopefully. So now I was just about to start my raid farm, like it was running, it was up and ready to go, and I fell off the ladder, died, and I was going to restart from where I left my last copy, and I mistakenly um, deleted the wrong one, man. I deleted the wrong one. So I had to start this world. So I've been playing in this world 17 Minecraft days so far. Got an iron farm up. I began. The iron farm started. There is a couple of portals, broken portals nearby, but there's no raid farm or anything like that. I mean, pillager fort. There's nothing like that nearby. There is a couple of villages. That's about it, as far as I could tell. That's what's nearby. I went underground. There's nothing really underground. I think there is an abandoned mine down below that I came across, but I'm gonna put that on pause until I get this iron farm up and running. How you doing, Mike? Everything going good, man? Oh, on the bright side of things, on my regular survival world, I actually got the flying basalt bridge with roof auto roofer working. I did that Wednesday. If you check my last video, um, you can actually see it working. So now I just have to build it in regular survival and finally cross the lava river in the Nether. And it's kind of interesting because I don't know how many years how many years ago I actually wanted to do that, and I never found a good way of doing it. And I built the platform to make it, and I was ready to do it, and just put it on pause. So yesterday was the first day in about 3 years that I finally built the machine and it's ready to be put into use. So I'm excited now. What I'm doing now is I'm getting leaves to put on the edges of the iron farm so that the golems, when they spawn in, they won't spawn in on the edge of the iron farm. They'll spawn in on the platform where the water will be located. I always make a iron farm in my world, and this is based off Silent Whisperer's iron farm. It's a mega iron farm. So basically, you need villagers for this iron farm to work. So what you want to do is make a trading. Those villagers that you use to spawn in golems, you turn them into villagers you want to trade with, like for diamond armor, diamond tools, diamond weapons, and enchants. Everything that you need in the world, you put it into this farm. Then you can add other farms to this farm. So it turns into like a gigantic hub to supply you with everything you need in the world. What you got, my friend? Interesting. These are just, I think these, oh, okay, these guys are underground. Hmm. So you got cyan. Oh, that's a nice sound. Brown dye. That's a cow. Vines. Cherry tree? Pale oak. Interesting. Cherry logs. And if you had fermented spider eye, you can trade with him for the emeralds or a bottle of water, which is good. It's not a baby chicken, it's just a chicken. Hello, George. There's a guy I watch. Um, what's his name? Avamance. He's a Minecrafter on YouTube, and he always calls his chicken anytime he sees a chicken, Chicken George, George, George. So what you want to do is you come up top and you put these leaves on the outside of the platform so that the water doesn't fall off. Then I got to get a villager up top here too. So what you do, and you need one block in each corner for the water to be dispersed. So you put a block here, and if I'm not mistaken, hmm, I'm trying to remember. Give me a second, guys, real quick. Interesting. So I know I'm gonna have to put leaves out here. So what he did, he put two blocks of leaves on either side of this block, so the water doesn't come off, which is pretty interesting. But you got to do the entire platform like this. Oops. Make sure you have shears or you won't be able to pick up the leaves. And make sure you crouch so you don't fall off the platform. You put these blocks on the edge here so this way it makes things go much faster. Give me a second, guys. I'm trying try to multitask here. Now that's a baby kitten, or I should just say a kitten. Got the bigger head. Now I can't. Now I can't get back up there. And now this won't actually work until I get 10 villagers down below with 10 beds. Another villager up here looking into this platform, and then 20 beds on top of this platform. Then the golems will work. Will be coming in here. I don't want to put water onto this platform until I am absolutely sure this thing's up and running. So I think all of our villagers have. Oh, he still hasn't grown up yet. Jeez. Okay. Kind of like me. Look at that kitten. Look at that kitten. It's too adorable. So, um, I guess what I'm going to do now is gotta get more beds for these guys. I got, I think, 4 beds. I need to get 6 more. Actually, wait a minute. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, so 20 beds. So that means, um, so I have these beds down here are part of the 20. So I have 4. That means I need 16 more beds, and then this whole thing will be completed. Sorry for misleading you that you need 30 beds. It's really 20. You just need 20. I usually keep the beds down here until these guys are connected with the stations and the beds. Then when I start trading with them, I'll break the beds and put them up top. But for now, I'll leave them down here. But to get for the golems to start spawning in, I think if I can just get 10 in here, they'll start spawning in. But the rates get better, I think, once I have the full 20 beds. But I still need more beds, though, either way. So let's put this in here. This. I just need some. Oh, you know what I do? I need to make is a pen for sheep. There is a village nearby. I think they might have sheep. God, it's been so long. I don't know if I remember exactly where the village is. I know it's not out that way. I think it's back towards here. I think the village is back this way. Yeah, there it is. And you want to keep this iron farm at minimum at least 100 blocks away from your village, so that way your villagers at the iron farm don't reconnect to the village that they came from. You want to make sure everything's separate, but you want to have another village close by, so that way if you need anything, that village is not that far away. Oh Lord, that's some hardwood right there, bud. I think there's okay. There's pigs. I just need some sheep. There's another pen. Another cave. I don't think I've been in that cave. I gotta find iron soon because these shears are going bye-bye. So I need, what was it? I got 4 beds. I need 16 more beds. 3 for each bed. 3 blocks of wool for each bed. That's 6 is 18. That's like 48 blocks of wool I need. Wow, there's not one sheep and I don't have a lead. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to get that straw that I had so I can draw these sheep into a pen. I'm gonna have to go back and I think I have straw back at the or hay back at the iron farm. I thought there might have been sheep over here. There is another village. I just don't remember. It's not too far from this village. In fact, it's pretty close. I should simply just make a pen over here with the sheep. But I need straw though. The reason why I'm going over here, yeah, you know something? Yeah, I guess it would be a good idea. I know there's a horse. I don't have no leather though, and I don't want to hurt nobody until I have no choice but to do the deed. I would rather get my leather from the nether or fish for it because there's hoglins in the nether, and then they'll attack you no matter what. So um, create a farm to produce leather from that farm and food from the hoglins. So the reason why I think it'd be a good idea to have the sheep closer to here is because they have to be in the same chunk that you're located for the wool to grow back on them after you shear them. And if you need a lot of wool in a fast method, you need the sheep nearby so they can respawn um, more wool after you shear them. So I guess I am gonna. Well, I guess it'd be a good idea to make. Oh, nice. Okay, already got one. See if I can get this fella to follow me over here. Gotta keep him close to the iron farm. Where is he at? Alright, buddy. It's gonna be kind of a cramped pen until I get more wood, but I didn't realize there was a sheep over here. Where you going? No! Come here. Get him to stay over here. Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Oh, there he is. Come on, buddy. There you go. Just stay right there. Oh, don't go nowhere. Oh, boy, I can see right through your wall, dude. Okay, and just gotta make some more, make a bigger pen for these guys. See how that works. Still kind of cramped, but it'll satisfy what we need to get done. I'll make it bigger later on. It's a starter pen, is what it is. And I set up a system before using um, dispensers and shears. Oh, there's another one. And it automatically cut the or sheared the sheep automatically. Now I can just have these guys make baby sheep, and then we got a factory here. This should be enough for now, though. Really, see how fast? And I need about 48 of these to finish this iron farm. Gonna have to get more wood. I got enough here so far. Gonna have to get a villager up facing up on the same level as the upper platform. should get that done and over with now. Because we have at least four of these guys. Just need two to make more villagers. Dude, how in the world can you get stuck? His head is preventing him for his rest of his body to make contact with the bed. All right, let's see if I can get a guy to go up here. I'm gonna need a workstation too. Maybe I'll use a fisherman. I'll use a fisherman. But I have to get some steps to go up here. I should use dirt for now then. Use these blocks afterwards. Since this is already out here, I'll use this. Oops. Darn it. What you do is you get something solid for them to stand on. Make another one out here, and that way you put the workstation on that. So what you're going to have to do is, since there's a couple of these, they're going to share. So you have to get rid of all the workstations, and then one of them will follow, hopefully follow you. So all I have to do is come out here, put the workstation, let's say here, and he should come over. One of them should turn it. There we go. And then we'll put this one here. Uh, let him come out wherever he is. There we go. There we go. He's going up top already. Excellent. And then you just got to cover him up with leaves, pretty much. Oops. I get more leaves. I always do this. It makes it harder, and then he's going to run away. Ay, 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 ay. Welcome to my world, people. Oh, see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying, man? Ay. I need to practice chess more. Then I can think ahead. Oh, my lord. Okay, you put that here like that, like that, like that, like this. Oh, no. He's got to go further back. Darn it. Sorry, dude. I was just thankful he went ahead automatically. I was pretty shocked. Never went that easy before. So I gotta push him back a little bit more. Break this. Break this. Let him hopefully. So that's what I'm saying. It was too easy, man. It was too easy. I'm gonna have to get rid of the other. You should change one set. Oh, no, 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 no. Darn it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Did he turn? No. I didn't think there was another workstation down here. See if I can put one here and these guys will do their thing. I might have to break that again. Oh, what am I doing? There's a ladder here. Oh my god. Give me a second here. Let me get rid of this so he doesn't decide to come down here. I should get rid of this thing, this stuff too. Yeah, I have a flipping ladder over here. I don't know what I'm thinking. Of course, it goes right in the water. Yeah, now I'm gonna have to break the bed. That's how it's gonna have to be done. Oh, there he goes. He's like, listen here, Mister Shoving stuff. Get in there, bud. Get in there. Yeah. Speaking of which, all my condolences to Sid Croft. Sid Croft just passed. He was one of my childhood heroes. Sid Croft did Sid and Marty Croft Saturday morning shows, and like Sigmund the Sea Monster, all these different um, Saturday morning shows back in the 70s. Yeah, he had just passed. Brilliant, very creative man. And before there was the internet and stuff, there was Saturday morning cartoons and shows, live action shows, and up on the same level as Jim Henson. I mean, very incredible. You can go on YouTube and look up Sid Croft, Kroft, and see a lot of the stuff that he's done in the past. It's fantastic. Right, I gotta break the beds, and then hopefully he'll attach some. Oh, I gotta get that. There's a floating thingamajig out here. I forgot about that. Shoot. There it is. I'm not taking a chance in swimming. My odds of survival is not that great in hardcore. So if I break these beds, he should reconnect once I put the beds back down. There we go. That's all I had to do. I'll put the beds back here. When I put the beds up top, they'll generally. It's a tricky thing for this to get the villagers to cooperate. It's tricky. It's really, really tricky. But I really wish there was a simple method to tell you guys to follow that is guaranteed to work every time. But I haven't found that. You have to just feel it out and to what works best for you guys. But don't let it get you down. It does work eventually. You just have to go with the flow, pretty much. So the idea is you don't want solid blocks here so that the golem will spawn on top of him. These beds will be on a platform right up here. So that's probably what I should be doing next is go getting more beds. I'm probably going to need more iron. I got one, two, three. I got definitely four beds, and I made more wool. I got. Let's see what I can make with what I have here. I'm going to make more workstations too. So I got one gray bed. I don't know. Brown. Oh, I don't have enough brown. I don't have enough brown or gray wool. Interesting. Let's make another fishing or fish barrel. Because the reason why I'm really pushing the fish guys, the fishermen, because you can trade string with those guys eventually. I think I'm going to have to give them food to make another villager. So now we got 5 beds. That farmer's there. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. See, I don't have to feed them because there's a farmer there. As long as I provide an extra bed and workstation, they'll take care of themselves. But I think you have to be here for them to produce another baby. And it happens once a day, I think. If I'm not mistaken, it happens once a day. So we're on a good trajectory here, folks. I gotta get a bucket of lava, make some signs up, so that way when the golems fall into that center, the lava will take care of them. Then I gotta get more iron to. Yeah, see what I'm. Ugh. Somehow I'm gonna have to get this thing closer by. But they just eat the grass and then they should make more wool. While they're doing their thing, let's me go and chop some wood. Might have to make that pen a little wider. There we go. I heard it. Let me see. So I got these 4 pieces of fence left. Two, trying to figure a smart way of doing this. They're going to come out as soon as I break this stuff off. You see what I'm saying? Okay, I'll do it like this. Get inside with them. Longer way of doing things, but hey, he's only wasting my axe. Should give them more room to make more, or for them to eat grass faster. Oh, there's another sheet. I don't know if yeah, I should have hay. Unfortunately, now you can dye these guys the same color too. Oh shoot! I just lost my hay. Oh, yep. Here it goes. This is where it all goes crazy. Come on back in. Let's go. I only fed the one guy. Yeah, I can't. I don't want to waste it. I don't want to waste it. I gotta start growing hay. The farmer could do it. I know. Try to make this thing as uncomplicated as possible. I got two more beds. I need to get wood though. I believe around here somewhere is where I started the mine to go down below. I don't remember exactly where it is. I thought I put a torch out to show where it was at. I thought it was pretty close to here. There it is. This is where the mine I created goes down there. So I just need like three more beds, and this thing should start producing golems. I need to go get a thing of lava too. Just don't know exactly where I saw lava before, so I'm gonna have to go for a hunt or on a hunt to go find lava. Now, the reason why there's bedrock there, so now we're at the bottom of the overworld. But the reason why I'm going this direction, when I first came down this pathway that I made, I came across a large cave. So I'm wondering how deep that cave goes. I'm assuming it comes down this way. And if I don't see it soon, I'll start marking my way back up. Well, actually, I can go back out and come across with this. That's what I was doing before up here. Let's explore to see if I can run into that cave. I don't know how deep it is. See it? Wherever these zombies are, that's the opening. Oh, I think it's right here. Hold on. Yep, it's right here. So what I gotta do? Oh shoot, these guys are gonna be able to pop in on me. Take this here, that, like that. Now they shouldn't be able to come at me unless it's a baby zombie or something. There's the lava. What I gotta do is probably. Ooh, there's a hole right there. If I can go, maybe if I go back that way and then over. Unless there's a hole over here. I mean a cave. When I say hole, or I should say open like this. See, this is an opening. I just need a place where I'm not exposed. Now that sound was a zombie villager. Ooh, redstone. Oh, I can't pick that up unless I have an iron pickaxe. You can break it, but you won't be able to pick it up. It'll be just this. Oh, there's a witch. That's not good. That'll be destroyed if I do that. Witches throw poison at you. So if you have milk, you can drink the milk to neutralize the poison. I'm trying to work my way up to that lava if I can. Shoot. No, 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 no. She can't come down here. Whew, that was close. I started to panic. Shoot. Well, she poisoned herself. Let me go back to the surface. I gotta get a bucket of milk. It won't kill me. Let me get my food out. Oop, please don't kill me. Because I didn't do a save. Oh, don't kill me. Thank goodness. Alright, give me a second. Give me a second. I'm gonna go do a save. Because I don't want to get everything I just did will be gone. So let me save this and then we'll continue. Okay, so let me explain what happened last week since we're here. See, where it says World 18, all right? That's the original world. The ones with a number next to it, like 2, World 18 2, that's a copy. So what happened last so stupid. So what happened last week was I died in the original world and I only had one copy of the previous save. And instead of me deleting the original world, I deleted the copy. So then I had nothing to go back to. So this time I made 3 copies. So I won't make that mistake. See, there's 1, there's 2, then there's the original. So what I got to do is make a copy of. I got to get rid of these, the ones that have the numbers next to it. Delete those because they're old copies. And then I make a copy of this. You shouldn't do it if you're doing hardcore. That's the whole point of playing hardcore. You're dead. That's it. It's done. But I'm up to World 18. I'm really tired of having to start over. It's getting on my last flipping nerve. So there. So then I make another copy. I should just do it here. Make another copy. That way, if I mistakenly delete a copy, I have I have a backup of the copy. So no, I should be okay. So as long as I don't delete the ones with a number on the outside, I'm okay. So let's get back in and pick up where we left off. Give me a second, guys, real quick. So if you're watching live right now and you're curious, Ryan Hall Y'all on YouTube is actually covering the live storms happening in Iowa right now. So it's pretty fat. If you're into weather, that's happening right now. And if you live out there, all my prayers to you guys and stay safe. Don't be scared. Be prepared, as Ryan says. So be safe out there. The WeatherWise app is the app that Ryan uses on his stream, and he says that's fantastic if you're in the zones where you want to be safe and aware of what weather's going on around you. Is the WeatherWise app. Now, your phone will generally go off automatically to let you know if there's an emergency near you, a weather alert. But if you want to be ahead of that curve, you can get the WeatherWise app before the alerts go off. And from what Ryan has says, don't trust the sirens to go off for tornadoes or severe thunderstorms. Keep an eye on the weather radar so you know ahead of time. Because a lot of times the alarms are faulty; they don't go off like they should. So don't trust on those, especially if you're sleeping at night and a tornado is going by while you're sleeping. Make sure there's a way you have an escape method or a room to go to, and you have an alarm to wake you up if something's coming towards you while you're sleeping. So, when I was a truck driver, I would drive through Wisconsin. There's an actual truck stop in Oshkosh that's built underground. So when you enter the truck stop, all you see on the top, on the street level, is the fuel pumps. The stores, the restaurant, everything else is underground. It's pretty amazing. That's how severe some areas are prone to tornadoes. I can't go up there. It's nighttime. Let me go and put a bed up here real quick and get rid of that. Now, since it's been night already, I could run into a creeper as I get to the top here. What I should also do is get a cow into that pen. That way I can have access to milk. Also, in hardcore, if you walk around too much, you exert energy. That way, you need to resupply your food. How you can tell is on my hot bar. You see the number 6 to the right of that, or haunches chicken, like chicken legs or turkey legs. When they darken, that means you need to replenish your food. Oh, shoot! There's a skeleton with an armor on. Son of a gun. Must be over there somewhere. Yeah, I got a shield. Yeah, gold weapons and tools and armor don't last long unless unless you have an enchant on it. It's great for the nether because you need to have something like that on while you're in the nether because piglins will attack you if you're not wearing gold. They don't. If you're not wearing gold, then they realize you're not one of them. Alright. There was a skeleton here. He was shooting at me. Oh, it's over there maybe? I know there's another sheep there, but I just don't want to fill up that pen. I want to get a cow if I can. That's from the leaves breaking on their own. Yeah, I'd love to get some chickens too. I'd like to start a chicken pen. Guess that skeleton despawned. Looking for a cow. If I can get my hands on a cow, it'd be oh, bada bing. Let me see if I can. There we go. Get him to follow me over to the pen. Then we'll have milk. I don't have a lead yet, so I can't tie these guys to a rope and have them follow me. I believe now you can make leads with just simply string, where before you needed slime ball and string and all that stuff. Now it's just simply string. So what you do is grab the bucket, get near the cow, you left click it if you're on an Xbox controller, and you have milk. That way, if you get hit with poison, you drink the milk and it neutralizes the poison. It's the same thing if you're in the nether and you come across a wither skeleton and it hits you with an arrow with poison. Same idea. You just drink the milk and it neutralizes the effect. That sound you just heard, that like sound, is an Enderman. Make sure you are inside of 2 blocks because an Enderman is 3 blocks tall. He whacks you once, you could be dead in a heartbeat. So you want to make sure you're inside of like a 2 block area and don't be exposed to him. Don't look at him either straight in the eyes. It's a black tall figure with purple eyes, and you don't want to look straight into those eyes. He'll get agitated. You'll know. You'll hear it. It makes like a buzzing sound if you agitate him. As long as you're within a 2 block corridor, he can't attack you. And if he tries to, he'll get smothered. And that's what, and this is what happens when you try to take a chance like that. Yeah, I need to make another sword. I don't think I have any. Okay, I wasn't sure if my shield broke or not. It was just a sword. All right, so what I gotta do is make another sword. And there's the axe. Okay, put all this other stuff, small stuff in here, so I have room. Oh, I need that stuff I don't need. Because that's the other problem. You could run out of inventory space real quick, and then if you need to get something, you're kind of messed up. All right, wish me luck. Oh, what I should do is make a save real quick, because before I go out, I don't want to restart where I came from here. Hold on. But you saw the lava, so now we know we have two areas to access lava. But the thing of it is I got to get a way to get to that lava without dying. Okay, I saw diamonds right there too, and we're in a good position because we're further. They can't jump down here. If they do, they're gonna die. So we're in a really good spot. Oh, we got redstone here too. But unfortunately, I need to get up back up there too. So if I walk across, I should, or dig across, I should run into the thing I made. No, are you kidding me? What's down here? No, 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 no. What's down here? So he must have fell. Okay, he must have fell down here. Wow. Unless there's another. Oh, there's another entrance. These guys are coming in, or they're just spawning right next to me. Wow. I thought I was in a safe spot where they couldn't get to me. Where did they come from? That's the question. Man, did they drill? Nice. Where did they come from? They must have come from up there somehow. See if I can quickly. I have to light this up. I just remembered I can't get it because I don't have iron. I can pick this up. I can't pick up the diamonds because I don't have an iron pickaxe. That's really unfortunate. But that's why I'm getting the trading village, so I can just buy that off of villagers. Now I gotta get my way up here. Oh, I need to eat. Okay, let me drink this. Throw a torch. Grab it. There we go. Now I got my lava. Oh no, 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 no. Don't come after me. Don't come after me. No, 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 no. Ooh, that was so close. That was an Enderman. If you look at that guy, yep, you're done. Now I gotta figure out how to get back to my stairwell. And which direction was it, you know? And this place is gonna get dark because that lava's going bye-bye. My stairwell, I believe, should be over there if I go start digging this way. Stay crouched because you don't know. This stuff here I'm digging into is tough. So this is easier. It's kind of like dirt almost. Make sure you block the holes so nobody can crawl in behind you. But if I'm not mistaken, there is a stairwell I made, and we should be able to run right into it, unless we're too far ahead of it. If we don't run into it soon, I'll just have to turn left and go upwards. Oh, more diamonds! Son of a gun. Well, the good thing about it is I'm videoing this, so I can see the coordinates where they're located. Wow, look at all this diamonds. I need to make an iron pickaxe. Oh, that's horrible. But the thing of it is I really don't want to go into the nether unless I have diamond armor. At least a marginal thing of safety. Yeah, right now on Ryan Hall's YouTube channel, I believe it's in Illinois right now. There's an actual storm that's producing possibly a tornado right now in Illinois. It's I think it looks like McConnell. Confirmed tornado tracking through Carroll County, Illinois until 4:15 p.m. Central Time. PDF tornado warning in Illinois. It doesn't have the name of the city. If you're watching it, Olmsted County, Minnesota as well. But it's on Ryan Hall's YouTube channel, and if you follow along, you can stay aware. The WeatherWise app is what he uses on his channel as well. So he's connected with the company who made the app. His channel is anyway. This is getting nerve-wracking. I'm just afraid of running. All right, maybe if I go this way, we'll run into the stairs. No. Well, there it is. It's on the other side there. Maybe if I dig this way. Running. I gotta make another pickaxe. Can I run for it? Let's see. No, 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 no. Well, if I go down underneath the floor and then back up, I should be able to get to it. Ugh. Here's my pickaxe. My man. Never do what I just did, digging straight down, because you don't know if there's a cave underneath that one block. So, especially at the level we're at. Try not hitting those ores with a stone pickaxe or you'll destroy it. You need an iron pickaxe or a diamond to pick those up. Son of a gun. Oh my god, we're exposed right here. Maybe if I can make my way right there, we'll be okay. What the heck? Why can't I put a block? Oh, there's a torch there. Alright, this should be my tunnel. There we go. Nope, this is another part of the cave. No. Oh, okay, we're okay. We're okay. My stairwell should be here somewhere. Oh no, this is not good either. Darn it. Oh, I'll throw a torch in here. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Okay. I want my torch back, you. I want that torch back. There we go. Trying to figure out where the heck's my stairwell. I don't know at this point. I think that's where I picked up the lava was over there. Maybe this is it? Kinda? I think this is it. Oh, thank goodness. Yes, this is it. Alright, now we can get out of here. Ugh. It's interesting. I want to know what that whole cave system is. That's gigantic in there. It probably leads to a ravine. A lot of times when you find caves like that, that usually leads to either like strongholds, abandoned mines, all kinds of things. Lush cave, dungeons. Dungeons usually have mob spawners in it where you can make a farm out of it. Don't. I know there's some Minecrafters out there that will do that, but if you come across a mob spawner, which is like an iron cage with a character spitting inside of it, don't destroy it, man, because you can turn it into a farm and then get XP from it, which is experience points and drops from the mobs that you make the farm out of. So that's a big waste. Don't ever destroy a mob spawner. There's tons of farms you can make from those spawners. That's a huge waste. Don't do that, in my opinion. It's in my opinion. Okay, so what I'm gonna do with this is I got to um, make some signs up and then place the lava in the center, and then have all the water go towards the hole. Um, but before I do that, because that's gonna be a real frustrating situation, I'm just gonna put the lava here for now. And I'll get it all set up. I need to smelt this iron. Um, make some signs. Do I have any signs? I don't think I have any signs. Nope. Let's make some signs. Hello. I guess I need sticks. Am I missing something here? Where the heck's the signs at? Oh, there we go. So what you do, I believe it's here like this. And you set the lava on top of the sign, if I'm not mistaken. And I better make sure that that lava doesn't harm anything. I haven't done this in a while, so I just want to make sure I'm doing this right. Sorry about that, guys. I was just watching the video to see how they place these signs. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I see. He buttons, right? I keep forgetting about. I always forget about those buttons. So what he did? Let me grab a little shut eye here. He places buttons on the top, and that's what keeps the lava from flowing over. And then the signs are underneath. So where I place the signs, where the buttons got to go. And you have to use stone buttons or some anything other than wood. Let's put it that way. Then you can hang that lava there easily. Let me see if I can get buttons out of um, deep slate. I don't know if I can. I need to make more beds too. It's wood, wood, lever. Yeah, it's the unfortunate thing. You have to. I don't have silk touch pickaxe, so I have to turn the um, cobblestone into smelt that into stone, and then you can make buttons. I think I need about four of these. Because what happens is when you're mining out stone with a stone pickaxe, you only get cobblestone. If you hit stone with a stone pickaxe, you get cobblestone. If you had a silk touch pickaxe, no matter what, you would always get stone. I'm assuming that the properties of it sounds silly talking about this, but the properties of a silk touch pickaxe prevents it from breaking the stone into like gravel. I guess you could say. I suppose that's the logic behind it, which is kind of cool. Kind of cool. There we go. So it's one block of stone for one button. So what you do is you take your buttons and your signs, put the buttons on top like that, and hello. Excuse me. Excuse you. There you go. Go out right there, dude. Stay right there. Use the baby villager. And then the signs go right underneath here. It should have been deeper, I think, but oh Lord. Let's see. I can do this from the top. I should replace that with dirt because I might have to have access to this. I could just simply make it. Oh, now I got two of these guys. I just need a gate. Is what I need. There we go. Because what's going to happen is, well, the lava should be still above the water. So let's see. Put it here like that. Another one here like this. And that should be enough to keep the lava from going all the way down. Oh, I had the lava on me. Gotta crouch to do this. If you don't, then the sign, uh, when you click on the sign, if you're not crouched, it opens this thing to write text on the sign. So this should do good. And if I put water underneath, it shouldn't touch the lava, and everything should be. It should be a little deeper, but this is fine. This should work. Um, I could test it. I could test it. I still have a thing of lava. Let's test it. It's kind of silly to do this, but I feel confident that it'll work. All it's going to do is turn that into obsidian. But yeah, see, it's fine. It's far enough. In fact, it's perfect. All right. He said, yeah, right. Let's make, see, two more beds, I guess. We got one, two, three, four, five, six, seven on top. Three more, and it should start producing golems. Yeah, I should start putting the water here because in case these guys start spawning in, and let's see something real quick. I wanted to see how, oops, wanted to see how far, I wanted to see how far this water goes over. Oh, this is not good because I think these are half slabs, and I don't want the. What a pain in the tush. I only have one bucket. this. That way it don't seep out into my villagers down below. And hopefully this should work. So first we'll try it here and see how far this goes out. I don't think it goes all the way out. Yeah, let's try it not on a diagonal, but straight across and see what happens. So you go right to the edge. Excellent. I just don't want it washing over on my lava. Then I have to go get more lava. Okay, let's go get one more bucket of water. Start putting water up here because if I get the other beds and I have 10 beds, then these gums should start spawning in. So what you gotta do, and I gotta get rid of this bed too. I'm afraid of doing it, but he should stay. Yeah, he should stay a villager. I mean, fisherman. So you take this, put this here like that. Go get another thing of water. The ladder should stop the water from going down below. I could replace that with a trapdoor. When you put water in here, you want to click the block and not the leaves. If you click the leaves, it's going to go overboard. Don't go to the end, go to the edge, like there. And then I'll show you. And then what's going to happen is you can go every other, you can pick the water up from every other block and you don't have to go back to that water source. So I'll show you. You go here, like to that block. Now you got, see it, there's no dip. You take it from the middle and you have an infinite source. If you go too far over, then you have that gap. But remember, you don't want to go to the end where the other block is. Once you get done, and if you see any water going through the leaves, then you click the wrong block, but you can always fix that later. So like I said, don't go to the end, just the one next to it, and then pop this on top. So what happens is you get this, the corners go out towards this here, and you want to make sure these lines are flowing. If there's no lines and it's just blue, that means the water's still, and you don't want that. You want flowing water. And now I can get rid of this. Let's see here. I'll put that like here, like that, and then get rid of this other one. Get rid of these. Oh, no, that's interesting. That's never happened before. Okay, put that here, like there. Go. I don't like putting the water on top of these things until, because I don't want to get it all messed up. Let's give it a little shut eye real quick. And I don't need him turning in. Stay a fisherman, dude. Stay a fisherman. My man. Alright. So, just keep doing the process. Rinse and repeat until you get this whole thing filled. Or I should say turn all the blocks into water source blocks. And then you're good to go. Just don't go to the end and you'll be okay. You should be able to see it now. See how the water, there's a diagonal line from that corner. So if anything spawns in here, it gets automatically pushed towards the hole, no matter what, no matter where they're at. You see how the ladder prevents the water from going down below. But like I said, I'd rather use a trapdoor. So you just grab the right spot, put it in, not to the very edge, but close, and you're good to go. Just rinse and repeat. Then you should, then you should just have this hole here. I'm not gonna put that lava in until I'm absolutely sure I'm ready, because that's gonna be a headache. Because I have to get these beds up there. So I have one, two, three, four, five, six. The other one's seven. Just three more. Um, let's do this. We have our 10. Got one, two, two more workstations. See how they're automatically making more villagers? And once I know I have 10 adult villagers, then I'll move these beds up top, and then I have to finish with 10 more beds, and it should be good to go. Okay, so what I'm gonna do? I don't know. I get this hunch, this feeling. I should just move these beds up there right now because I think the golems are gonna start spawning. Somehow, something's telling me that the golems are gonna spawn in. Sometimes it doesn't happen, and then you gotta. I don't know. I have to move these beds back down here, but something's telling me to start doing that now. But the thing of it is, if I move these beds up, these guys might not create more villagers. So let me see, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. I guess I need more wood. Oh, there they go. Yeah, I gotta get more wood. So let's do a count. Well, I should wait till nighttime. Then each one of these guys should have their own bed. Okay. How am I gonna do this? They're making more villagers. See the hearts. See when I better get my stuff. What I need out. Let's see. I should go get more dirt or something. Let me see. Like that. Let me check the video real quick. I don't know the height of this. Hold on. So it's 3 blocks high. One, two, three. And that's the platform. And once the beds are set up, then I can remove all the blocks and leave the beds just hanging there. This is why I want the trapdoor. Let's do a count. So we should have one, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the guy up top is 9. I just need one more villager. Unless they ran out of food. I ran out of wood. I don't have enough wood to make a trapdoor, but I think we're going to be okay. I'll just do with what we have. I got this gate to get me in and out, and I got the ladder to get me up, so it's all good. So, one, two, this is the third one. I think this is the height. Let me just double check again. One, two, yeah, on the third one is where you start making the platform. So, what I have to do is start connecting all the. Doesn't have. I mean, it's really these blocks are just temporary anyway. So you go just the width of the bed's about 2 blocks, and you want 20. So I believe there's 3 on the ends and 7 on the sides, if I'm not mistaken. So I know they're missing one more villager. So until oh wait a minute, there's I don't know if there's 3 babies or 2. Let me see. There's one there, 2 over there. Yeah, I think we got our 10. Yeah, yeah, we're good. So now I got to move these beds up top. Let me get rid of excess I have in my inventory. You leave the workstations on this level, the beds go up top. The reasoning behind that, I honestly I don't know. It just all I know is it works. It works. It just works. I'm following Silent Whisperers tutorial on a mega iron farm. Silent Silent Whisper Whisperer. Silent Whisperer. He is fantastic with builds like this. And I always use this Mega Iron Farm in my worlds, and it's in Bedrock Edition, and it always works, never fails, and you always get iron from here and a good trading village. I believe the bed's got to face inwards. I don't know. I mean, that's the way I've been doing it. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's how I've been doing it. And then you have the beds go out like this. You see the green particles? As long as they are connecting to these beds, your farm is going to work. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's a minimum of 10. Now we have to do another. Okay, so we got 9, 9 more after this. Then this should be a working iron farm. If the golems start spawning in, then I'll have to pop the lava in. We have to go get more wool. A minimum of 10 workstations, but you got to have at least 20 beds. And I think we have 10 workstations. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. At least you have if you have a minimum of 10 workstations, it's a working farm. And you got to have 20 beds. 20 beds. And I need more wool. I need 9 more beds. So that's obsidian. All right, let's go. Oh, there's another bed. Yeah, good eye. I didn't see that. That now you know why I don't put the lava down, because if I slide into that thing, it's not going to be good. All right, so now it's 8 beds we need. Excuse me, young man. So 8 times 3, 24, 24 blocks of wool we need, or 24 pieces, and we should have a working iron farm. Then once I get enough iron, I can make hoppers to capture all the stuff that's dropped from the farm and make a storage area. Once I have like diamond armor and tools, then I'll go into the nether. But until then, I want to hold off. 24, 24 pieces of wool. We have 6, 10. Got 10 pieces of wool so far. 11. Let's see. 4, 10, 13. If I don't look at them. I don't think I have any torches over here. Let me see. Yeah, that's not good. Try to get this area as safe as possible. Go make some beds and then we'll come back. I think I need wood too. Let me go scavenger up some wood. So just three more, and this should be functional. So all I have to do now is wait for these villagers to grow up, and it should start working. And then I can add on more workstations and stuff too. It's hard to count how many villagers I have. They won't stay near their. Um, oh, there we go. There we go. So I have. If I don't have any baby, let me see. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, and then the guy up top with the fisherman up top is 10. That should be 10. All we need is that one last villager to become an adult, and it should start producing golems. Once he becomes an adult, I can open up this gate. If there's any cats, the cats should come out from here. Should be all adults at this point. Oh, just waiting for that one last guy. I guess while waiting for him, I can start making the storage area underneath. I would like to leave the stream with this thing working before I go. I need to go get my hands on some sand. So while we're waiting for him, we'll go get some sand. What I do is I use the sand to dry out the area under the iron farm to make a storage area. Okay, so we have all adults, so it should start producing golems. Only problem is there's cats here, so what I'll have to do is see if I can just log out and log back in. And it should the cats should despawn unless the cats are tamed, domesticated. They'll despawn, and you have to have like really no cats. If you domesticate the cats, then there won't be more cats spawning in, and then the golems will spawn in. But if there is cats that are not domesticated and they're just wandering around, the golems won't spawn. So you want to make sure you either domesticate the cats or you let the cats meet their demise, unfortunately, so that this farm will work. But usually, if you just domesticate the cats, it'll solve that problem. Now, if I walk away, it also could. How you domesticate the cats is you have to have fish. Usually, it's I forget the name. My God, I can't believe I can't remember the name of the fish. Cod. I think if you feed them cod, they'll be tamed. And if you walk away like over 100 blocks and then walk back, they should be despawned, and they should produce the iron golems. And that should be pretty far enough. And I just have to walk back. Unless more cats are spawned in. But that's the thing. I guess I have to go catch some cod. That way, no more cats will spawn in. The thing of it is, I don't want to be cruel, but you get string with the cats. When the cats die, they produce string, and you kind of need that for bows and fishing. But if you can catch enough fish by just simply diving down below and smacking the fish, you can trade those fish with the fishermen. Then you can get fishing poles, stuff like that. All right, so the cat should have despawned. The golem should be spawning in at any moment. Yes, I'm gonna have to go get some cod. So if you don't, if you don't have a fishing rod, but you gotta be careful because if you drown, that's it. Let me do a quick save real quick, and then we'll go after the cod. All right, guys, I gotta get ready to go eat my chow, but or dinner. But you just have to keep taming any of the cats that come down, and eventually the game will stop spawning in cats. And if you have enough tamed cats, and then the gums will start spawning in. If it doesn't happen at that point, then I would suggest putting blocks under the beds, breaking the beds, and then putting the beds back down again, and that might have an effect. But it's just a touch and go thing until you get it tweaked just the way you want it. Look at all that sand I could use. All right, so let's go see if I can find you guys a raid, and then we'll be back Monday, hopefully, for my regular Survivor World, and we'll go from there. Let's see what's going on today, and on Twitch. Bear with me, guys. My laptop's not the fastest of machines. Okay, we have Captain Q, Harold Behrman, B Silver B. Oh my God, I haven't seen B in such a long time. We're gonna go in B's room. She's one of my followers. I haven't seen her in so long. All right, say hi to B, and we'll be back here on Monday. Let me start the raid. We'll be in her room in a few seconds. You guys have a great weekend. Check out Ryan Hall Y'all on YouTube if you live in the Midwest, and WeatherWise app. Have a great weekend, you guys. Thanks for being here today.